Every year, I try to describe the next year before it comes out. But I've been so aberrated into certain situations that I didn't have time. But now I have time. I'm going to lay it down to you what was told to me. Okay, when I try to discover the next year, I always get a word from God. And I want you to understand that when I get a word from God, I research. I do tons of research to tie into what the word meant on what God is trying to tell me. I do this consistently. Last year, he gave me a word and he gave me twin. And then I described to you what 2022 meant right here. Hear this word throughout the whole year. You're going to hear this word constantly. This word is going to appear multiple times throughout this year because it stands for 22. 22 stands for again. And the reason why it's again is because it's not happening once, but it's happening again. That's the twin. That's what the twin stands for. This year, when I came to God, he gave me a word. He said, give. And I'm thinking, give? How does give tie into 2023? What does give mean? Because I follow numerology and everybody knows 2 means pair. 3 means trinity. That means the trifecta. And I'm sitting here thinking 2 plus 3 in numerology, they're talking about 2 plus 3 means 5, which 5 in numerology means liberty, which means justice. And I'm thinking, no, this is not right. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out give. Then I've been hearing a word over and over and over, and it's going to be said this year. If you're going to remember anything in this year, this word right here will be over the news, will be all over the place. Because I heard the word again everywhere. And this year, you're going to hear transition. And the reason why it's transition is I want you to understand what it means. Transition means movement of. Transition means passing by. Transition. Even if I transfer money somewhere, it's movement of. But you got to realize that this cycle is a 3-way cycle. It's a 3-way cycle. It's not 2-way, it's 3. It may look 2-way, but it's really 3. Simple point here. Boat leaves port A and goes over to port B. Here's port A, here's port B. What's in the middle of port A and port B? The boat. It's a trifecta. That's what 3 stands for. 3 stands for give. Something is going to be giving. It's give. When you give, if I give you a handshake, if I gave you a handshake, what's going on? It's your hand, my hand. But what's in the middle? A handshake. The trifecta. That's what transition is for this year. If you pay attention, it's going to be either transit, transiting, or transition. But remember, this is the year, if you want to say give, it's give. This year may be the year that you're giving. Maybe you somebody giving to you. It may be you receiving. Did not the word say, give and you shall receive? Maybe this is what it was meaning. But just understand, that's the cycle of this year, that trifecta.